Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Galactic Civilization 4. So the game does officially launch today, comes out of early access. We are not playing on the day one patch, if there is in fact a day one patch, because I'm recording this a couple days beforehand. But yeah, the game is officially out, and remember you can purchase it if you so desire, if you like what you've seen in this series, using a link down in the description below. So this will be the last episode for this sponsored series, and so we're going to try and get as much done as possible, including finishing up this war here if we can. So I wanted to show you guys I did name all of these star bases, just give our empire a little bit more flavor. We got the Canine Cultural Center, got Roma Trade Hub, got the Sicily Space Market, Sicily Mining Station, so on. So I named all these space stations here. Just give them a little bit more flavor. So remember we ended off with Sicily. We need to select a location to build it. Now these do require you to actually build them. And so if we were to click here and we wanted to do it, we'd have to do the planetary conversion, which would take us 5 turns. And so it is nice because you can add it into any of these empty slots. And we'll want to wait to do that since we have other places to build in, and we don't exactly know where we're going to want to do that yet. You can see that the last citizen that Sicily got is starting out as a scientist, which is something we can't yet get, so that's nice, but he's not exactly the most intelligent here. Daniel has an intelligence of 5, so we're also going to get another citizen in just 1 turn. I think what we're going to get is a financial district. We do not earn a lot of money currently. So yeah, let's go and get that. It's going to take 6 turns to build it. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with our war. I guess we have to finish moving these guys. So we'll just explore around this area, see what we can find here. My goal is to get this before the end of today's episode. We'll see if we can make it happen. If our borders will increase in size enough for us to finally get that into our empire. It's not that big of a deal, but it does help Sicily out. Alright, so we still need to wait here to get some more ships constructed. So let's go and end our turn. You see we're still very high up here on the rankings. That military power is really what's increasing it the most, but that is generally true for all the other countries as well. All the other empires. Alright, so they did not colonize here yet. There's nothing to colonize. This is not in their borders currently. Let's go and move over to this one next, because they're still looking for a colony over here. I have not found any luck. And again, the reason why we are having such issue finding colonies is because of the settings I turned on where we have a lack of colonies. I generally like when there's less places to colonize, but this has been a little bit too little. I don't know if we just got unlucky. Yeah, there hasn't been enough colonies, I feel, in this particular galaxy. But that is based on the settings that we turned on. I'll just skip our turn here. And then these guys can move further out over here, see what's all over here. And then we'll be doing our military tax as well. These guys are clearly going to have to skip their turn again. So yeah, let's go to the military ships because we want to get these guys engaged. So again, we're going to do the beam attack first, kind of weaken it up a little bit. And then we'll be destroying the 4 ships that are located there. No ships over here. So yeah, let's go and do the attack and see what this is on the planet. So they've got 4 bombers, essentially. Those 4 bombers can actually do some damage to these larger ships here. So let's go and watch it and see what happens. And it says we won't take any casualties, but that wasn't true with that last battle we did. We took a few casualties. We lost some of our frigates. And so yeah, you can see we already lost 1. Those bombers can do a lot of damage, a lot more than you'd expect. And so they are doing some pretty heavy damage to these ships. I don't know what that was that got destroyed. A hound. So we did lose one of our hounds. These are the old ones as well though. They didn't have any of the defensive things on them like these newer ones do. So that's why they're probably easier to destroy. So we did lose one of our ships unfortunately. So taking some hits here, but you know, happens in warfare. Some dogs are gonna die, unfortunately. All right, so now we need to conquer these planets here. Let's go ahead and send this fleet. Remember, they can't do it there, but they can conquer this one. And so let's go and send them over that way. and they'll start working on that while we finish up the ship that we're building, and then we're going to go ahead and assign them to construct probably 2 more siege ships. I think will be necessary here. And then maybe we'll race one of those out, or try to if we can afford it. Sicily could build a siege ship as well. Yeah, we'll do that. They'll get it done in 5 turns. And we did get this freighter. All right, so let's go ahead and move them over towards their core world. And we'll get that trade route established, earned a little bit more money. It'll be helpful. And then this guy also has an upgrade, the Explorer. Well, this ship doesn't have any combat rating, so essentially it's going to lose regardless how much health or how much shield strength it has. And so we just want to add moves to it, or sensor range, that helps too. But moves will allow it to get around a little bit quicker. So let's go ahead and do the space junk next. That means we will have that event from the last one they did. And we've got contacted by the Praetorian Republic. They're wanting our subspace streaming, and they're willing to grant us the Xeno research for that. Okay. This is nice because it allows you to assign scientists, so we can research much faster. But yeah, we don't want to do it for that. For those. And yeah, subspace streaming is kind of a little too good, I feel. Because then they can explore. Maybe this one? They would be willing to do it for that one. So this is what we're going to trade for. We're going to get that tech. We're going to get some Helios ore. 8 modules and 25 credits. Seems like a good deal for us. Alright, excellent. So now we'll have a lot of modules that we can make use of. Because we actually have quite a bit to construct. I guess we'll look at this event real quick. But yeah, quite a bit to construct on our star bases. So this is the Dreadlord's Harbinger. Our flagship has discovered an artifact, suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. It's a weapon of terrifying power, able to instantly damage an entire enemy fleet. We must decide whether to preserve it for potential usage or dismantle it for valuable resources. So dismantling it gives you 150 in the treasury. This is clearly the better option. And then you can use that to damage 25% of the hit points to an enemy fleet. So pretty useful in combat. Alright, so we have wiped out all their ships here, and they have no ability to construct new ships. And so just basically the ones that we've seen out here is all that they have. But we can't really do anything now with this fleet because we need to conquer that planet. Yeah, there's nothing else to attack. They don't have, at least we can't see one. I can go explore real quick and see. It seems they don't have any mining base here. It says they do. Deep Space Starbase 2. That could be these guys as well. So yeah, we'll want to find out where this space station is. This mining station. And then these guys are probably just going to stick around here for now. There's not really much else for us to do because they don't have a fleet anymore. I could go over here and see if we could find those 1 ships. That's what we'll do. We'll kind of just see if they're in this area. Oh, there's those. Okay, so we got to fight monsters then. We'll see if they attack us. They might. I suppose this is going to be our space eventually. Oh, they're leaving. Alright, well that's fine. So as far as the top cultures, we are number 1. Look at that. And we also got a message from the Darath Freehold. They're finding that our trading relationship is building a sense of trust between our people. Alright, excellent. So they're warm towards us. And then Roma has finished up their construction. They also have the ability to terraform. And so I'm not entirely sure just yet where we'll want to put that. So we'll just wait. I'm thinking maybe here for the extra manufacturing, because yeah, they're surrounded by manufacturing. So that wouldn't be a bad option. If you want to do a food one, you could do that here. The rest of these are not really surrounded just yet. I suppose here is a science location. Yeah, we're not going to construct that just yet. Let's take a look at our citizens here, because we can now make scientists. And so we're going to find our most intelligent citizens and turn them into scientists. So far, The dogs they're not they're not the most intelligent. It seems the 6 is the best. That's what I'm seeing so far. Yeah. So this dog here should have made it a scientist. I'd like to get another scientist as well. This character is not great at anything. Xander or Xander. I think Chico here would be better as a scientist, because he has a little bit better intelligence than diligence. And then we can make up for changing him by making this character into a worker. We are producing some food, so we could have a farmer as well, but food's in a pretty good position. So yeah, we'll just go and get another worker here. So to increase the number of citizens, you can get these housing districts that increase your population cap. And so this is a good place to build on many of the places that had the little housing icon there. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and get a science research district here, because that's a level 7. It's getting boosted by all 3 of these, so that's pretty helpful. Now this location is an influence one, and so you'd get a level 1 if you built the cultural district, but yeah, clearly that's not better than a level 7 here. So we'll get the research district, and that's what we need. We need more science. Another thing we could do, since we have gotten so many of these research districts, is to upgrade research, and that'll upgrade all the research stations here and give them one more level. And so pretty useful to get, especially as we increase the size there. And we have all those modules, and so let's go and get a Starbase laboratory here on the Roma Trade Center. Oops, I need to actually build that. I always just click on it up here, and like that's enough. So we'll get that. We'll see if there's anything here. Yeah, this is helpful for the influence growth. I think we have something in the Canine Cultural Center. Nope, just the Starbase defense system, which is helpful, you know, so they can defend itself a little bit better. And also it does slightly increase influence growth. But we shouldn't be attacked over here, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's just work on these bonuses here for now. Get this one upgraded as well. And then we have those ones, I don't think I actually changed their names over here. Yeah, because I forgot we had these, but we can upgrade these ones too. The one we have here, and then the one that we've got over here. We can get the mining drones too. So yeah, that's pretty much all of our modules. We have one left. And so that's really going to step up our influence growth. All right, so still gotta search for something for these guys to scan. I don't think there's anything over here. I think it would probably be in our best interest at this point to go ahead and take off and go over to this sector where we know there's tons of stuff to research. Yeah, I think that's the better route. And then the military ships could wipe those, wipe that monster out, but I feel like it's our creation. It's our monster. I don't want to destroy him. Watch him attack the Discovery though. Wipe them out. Then I'll be salty. Alright, so yeah, we don't really have anything for these guys to do just yet, but we might have to destroy their starbase if they build it again. So let's just keep them over here for now as we wait for these ships to arrive. So yeah, they should be here soon. A couple more turns it looks like. Yeah. And then we also got this constructed, so we'll just go ahead and have them wait for that siege ship. And still can't build here yet. And then we'll also need to tell these guys to pass. Alright, so it's gotten a turn. We got another situation report. This one, I don't know that we've... Okay, so this is us meeting them. I was going to say, I don't think we've met them yet. Well, now we have. Alright, so they're pretty good as far as points go. Look at that military power. That's respectable. It's even higher than the Altarians. But they already like us. Everybody likes our pooches. Everybody likes the dogs. Apparently not everybody does like dogs. Somebody in the comments is saying they're not a dog person. Understandable. I'm not a cat person. Partially because I'm allergic to them. And there's the starbase. So it is their starbase that's currently working that. I'm allergic to cats. I never really liked them anyways. My mom was a big cat person. Alright, so these guys will get here in one more turn. And again, it takes 2 months, so 2 turns for us to win there. We did it! We finally got them here. There we go. And so now we're mining all this. Took us a really long time, but we did it. Now these say they have upgrades. Oh yes, we do. We have starbase factories and cultural exchanges. Let me just see if there's anything over here. We do want to focus on Roma. Yeah, we'll get the cultural exchange here. And that's all of our modules. So we will need to get some more constructed or trade for some. And then yeah, these guys will just wait again. See if they get a starbase built before we're able to get them conquered. Yeah, they'll wait as well. And then a situation report about border world crime. Pirates, smugglers, and worse plague this sector. We're making a concerted effort to rid ourselves of these vermin, but our efforts are limited if they can simply escape into your borders. We need your efforts as well for both of our interests. So you say, I will allocate resources to stopping them. 2+ relations, and our traditionalism cultural awareness will increase, but it will cost us 200. Or you say, I will allocate resources to stopping them and lie. Or say we have more pressing concerns. Yeah, sure, we'll spend it for the traditional cultural awareness and increase relations with them. We want to be really friendly with them, which you can see they absolutely love us. We've had very good reactions with them so far. And then let's have these guys go over this way and see if we can't find the enemy ship. Because we know they have. Of course, we're right next to that monster. But yeah, we know they got some ships over there somewhere. Alright, so nothing to colonize here. I assume that these guys here would have colonized everything that was available, but lots of stuff to scan. But yeah, we can keep on going around. In fact, this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and set them up to auto-explore now. So we don't need to control them any longer. Let us roam around the galaxy and explore for us. It might turn those on auto-explore soon too. So we've met the Drengen Empire, another aggressive one. Or Drengen, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. I suspect we are not going to get along. And so are they over here? Yeah, looks like they're over here. Alright, so still don't know where that one ship is. That enemy ship that we saw out here. I'm not entirely sure where they went. But they do have a constructor ship we can destroy. So let's go ahead and do so. Because that's how they get they're trying to get these star bases built. Now, that is not how they get the shipyard. Of course, we've seen that you can do that with the planet. This is something we can just do a quick battle for. Do we need to attack them again? Because we didn't destroy them. Let's try it again. There we go. Alright, so they've been wiped out. That also got an upgrade for the Orion. So let's go ahead and do, because we don't have the Durantium or the Illyrium here. What I'm tempted to do is to go ahead and try and trade for some. We've seen that there's some powers that have some. I know that the corporate sector does. So let's contact them and see if we can't get a little of this Illyrium. So this is all they're willing to give us for this. So let's go ahead and accept that. This is what we wanted there. So yeah, we're going to get the ship upgraded. Also, we got another seed ship over here. We're going to go and start sending that now. So I don't have to wait for it. And then these guys are also going to conquer this planet. 2 months to get that done. And then they cannot go any further, unfortunately. And so we cannot go here. That's outside our range. So I have to see if there's anything over here that can be scanned. We did get that survey report from the last thing we scanned. So we come across a damaged ship full of aliens who, after some effort, explain that they are devotees of a religion called the Way. They explain that they must spread the religion across the universe in order to bring about the restoration of an ancient being known as Dragonol. They ask that they allow us to repair the ship and allow them to colonize one of our worlds. So you say, fine, repair their ship. We'll get a colony ship, which you can use that colony ship on one of our planets. Or we say, no, this is just asking for trouble. Convert their ship into starbase modules, and we will return them to their home. Well, I think our dogs like to share their planet with other species. I don't know if we want this religion on our planet, but I think our dogs would want to go this route. So let's get the colony ship. That does mean that we're going to have to bring this all the way back home, of course. Because again, nothing to colonize over here, or nothing that we've seen so far. Nor is it in our range. I'm just assuming that everything has been colonized over there. And so we just want to bring this back to our planet. I don't know if they'll get there in time, unfortunately. Since this is the finale episode. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. So we wanted to get that Illyrium cell. Right, excellent. Just increase their combat strength even more. And you see that they're actually at the top now. Our military power is pretty high. Alright, so we just want to pass with this fleet here. And then we're still exploring with these guys, but I think what we're going to do now is set them on the auto explorer as well. So they'll take care of all exploration for us. So I think all of our probes are now on that, with the exception of these guys here, which I suppose the ones that we have here, we could send them on auto explorer as well. All right, so this is our first invasion. And we got the orbital mining tech researched as well. Alright, so we can get the directed energy weapons, the hyperdrive optimization, increased moves there, or Xeno agriculture. Sure, we'll do this one. And then Roma has finished up their construction. So we got that additional research center here. So let's go and get something for manufacturing, I think. And that would be one option if you wanted to really pump up some manufacturing here, is to get that location. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good location, actually. Could also do this one and then put science all the way around it. But honestly, this would probably be better here for the extra manufacturing. But we also have manufacturing locations here that'd be really solid. This here starts at a level 2, so not bad. How are we doing on population? Well, we're gonna have to do something eventually, so let's get a housing district here. Because yeah, we're about to get another citizen 4 turns and we'll only have 1 space left. So yeah, we have to get that taken care of. And we do have those modules now. So we can see if there's anything we want to build over here. Looks like just the starbase defense systems. What about here? Now I know that we have upgrades here we haven't gotten yet. But we don't have the Durantium for it. So we might have to wait so that we can get that. Let me see if there's anything here. Yeah, we'll just have to keep mining that Durantium so that we can get something else built there. So they almost have that seed ship. We get it in 1 turn. Well, clearly we need to do something about our population cap. And so I think this is the best location because it's a 3+ to population if you put the housing district there. I think that's, yeah, the best place. So look at that place, and we can put another one here if we wanted to boost it up even further. But yeah, clearly that's what we need to get. There's also buildings that we could be constructing. I've been just working on the tiles, but we have additional buildings that we could be getting. So this is for influence growth. And it looks like it's got a lot of adjacency bonuses. That's a civilization achievement. We've seen the Heritage Center. I think we've seen these other ones already. Yeah. Well, there are some buildings that we have available to construct. All right, so again, just passing here while we get this planet conquered. And so that colony will be ours, but it might still be within their sphere of influence because I'm assuming this place has a lot more influence than this one does. And so eventually it would rebel back over to their side. So we'll have to see what happens once we've taken it. Seems that we now have it, and they're sending resources to Rome. And this is the probe that we're going to go ahead and put on the auto explorer here. So it'll take care of that for us. So we don't have to manage any of our probes any longer. We do still need to hunt around for things to scan though. So we'll see if the explorer can find anything there. Alright, so we've been contacted by them. They want us to attack the Yor, which we are not going to do. They are not our enemies, and they are not our friends. Alright, so they did get that other shipyard built, so I knew they'd eventually get it done if we took too long. And so we'll have to attack again before they can start getting some ships constructed. You can see it's just one turn before they'll get the Punisher done. And so let's go ahead and do a beam volley first, weaken them up a little bit. And then we'll do another attack here. And we'll watch that battle. We haven't seen a battle in a little while. We'll just kind of speed it up some and get this destroyed. So it does have some defenses. We have to hope it doesn't destroy any of our ships. Looks like it's perhaps doing a little bit of damage. Or maybe that was all to them. Yeah, so far it doesn't seem like it's taking any damage. Any of our fleet has. There we go. Yeah, nice. Took no damage doing that. Excellent. And that also is helping us get experience for our commander ships. And so that's nice. So we still don't have any Durantium, so can't get that. I think we got that last time though. And so what we really want is to get this here. And so we need more Durantium. We could purchase some. I suppose for now, we'll just get the crew quarters. That'll increase their health as well. Alright, so this is ours, and so we have like a little circle here that is in our space, but eventually it would likely take over the space here. So let's go and get these guys moving over here. And we can see if we pulled out, I suppose you need to pull out the 2 fighters. We have more ships coming. So maybe this would be enough with 3 of these. But I'm curious if you like added these 2 siege ships into this, if that would be enough. Probably not. No, it is not. Okay, so not surprising. So let's go ahead and take them out then. Let's put them back into this one so we can put these guys into this. And then with that and this one, maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. We'll have to see, guys. We have another one over here we can start sending, but yeah, it all takes time for them to get here, of course. And we might just have to have like an entire fleet using all our logistics of siege ships. So that'd be like 7 of them in order to get the conquest done there, just because these siege ships aren't great at that. You'll get some later ships that are much, much better. Though the one I'm thinking of, it requires a citizen to be in it. So we did get that siege ship done so we can get something else constructed here. I might just want to do another siege ship, guys, because I don't know if what we have is going to be enough. So yeah, we'll build one more, and then we'll get some other military ships, I suppose. That's just in case what we have is not enough. And we just construct it much faster there in Roma than we do in Sicily here. Let me get another freighter built here. Because hopefully that'll be enough siege ships, you'd think. Let's go and skip our turn with all these ships. And yeah, once we get this one in here, we'll see if that's enough. But it does have some decent resistance here. It's a bummer we don't have the artifact. There's an artifact that can reduce resistance considerably, make a conquest really easy. But it's a shame we don't have that. And then, yeah, so we got the freighter here. Let's go and have them do the trade and increase our trade route income up to 22.42. Still pretty low monthly income overall. So that could be much higher. Alright, so let's go and combine these using 9 of our logistics, and we would be able to do the attack now. It'd be 8 months. And so what it might be better to do, let me just see how long it would take to get here. It might be better to wait for these other siege ships, because I don't think when you add siege ships in once the siege has started, I don't think it affects the actual time it takes, or at least that's not what I experienced. I added siege ships into an ongoing siege, and it didn't affect it. And so I think adding these in here would actually result in it being much quicker. We can put both of them in there as well. They would fit, because they're 2 each. So we're just going to wait for those guys. And what we could do is even move them over here so they're a little bit closer to both of them. So they'll get there, you know, slightly quicker. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's go and have them pass. And they shouldn't be able to get anything else constructed by the time we're ready to do this invasion and take over their core world. So hopefully we don't have to destroy another starbase there. So they would like to mark our friendship with a gift of 70 credits. Well, thank you. The Altarians, so nice. We got a good relationship with them. We still haven't done this mission, by the way, guys. Destroying the pirate fleet. It's a shame we weren't able to get that done, since it would have been a nice bonus to the credits. So we did increase the population here. And so let's go ahead and get, I think we might get this here. This will boost the influence of this location if we build it here. We might want to get another housing district since they'll boost each other. So that would be an option. This also gives you a diplomacy bonus. You might want to get that somewhere. I suppose we could build this right here, since this right here is a tourist building. This boosts tourism. So yeah, why not? Only takes one turn to get that constructed as well. So after we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our research. Yeah, that'd be pretty helpful since we have so many of those. We have 5 of them. So yeah, work on that next. Also, we're going to get another citizen there in Roma in one turn. All right, so these guys have not moved yet, so let's have them combine into there. And so we're at 11 of 14. Unfortunately, these guys can't quite get there, it looks like. But we can see it's already going to take only 6 months, so I feel like it's worth it because you're shaving off 2 months per siege while it's only taking 1 turn to get each one of them. So I think it's best to wait. You're actually saving time by doing so. And Sicily has finished up with that freighter. Do we need anything else over here? Let me just take a look what they have gotten, what they haven't gotten here. Have they taken advantage of these? No. They might not have had the tech to build in the asteroid fields, so that's what we should get. Yeah, so that's what we'll get in Sicily. See how long this takes to construct the asteroid miner. 4 turns. So we'll get that started. And then the freighter, let's go and send this off. Now you can keep sending these over here. Just looking at the income, they have good income there. What about these guys? They have even better income, so I think we should go over that way. Yeah, it's clearly the better option. So let's go and have them go up here. Set up a trade route there, just trying to earn a bit more money. Currently getting 5 per turn, so not a lot. And then we'll go ahead and pass again here and get our turn ended. So we should be starting the siege up this turn here. We also got the directed energy weapons. Excellent. So let's go ahead and do probably the Starbase refinery. Increases manufacturing. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so let's go ahead and add these guys in here now and start it up. It's gonna be 5 months, so it didn't shave off 2, but it didn't hurt us either by waiting one more turn. It's ended up being the same amount here. So 5 months to get this siege done, so 5 turns. And we do have to destroy another shipyard. So let's go and do a beam volley. So yeah, they're just going to keep on constructing this here. I was thinking they wouldn't be able to get it done, but clearly they were able to. So yeah, we'll just do a quick battle here. We've already seen ourselves destroyed a couple times now. And we do need to get something else built here because we got that one siege ship. We're going to want to modify these hounds because we did get a new weapon tech. Now we have the enhanced particle beam, but this does require the Illyrium. And so you could just get like a separate model to build a couple of those. Because what it basically does is it reduces the mass from 5 to 4. And you're using Illyrium for that. And so yeah, it is helpful. It gives you a little bit more space to build. But yeah, we don't have a reliable source of Illyrium. So we're just going to use this one here, which will increase the beam attack from 2 to 3. And unfortunately, we can't do that because we don't have the size. Then we might want to get that if we want to keep both of these on here. And then we can just build 2 of these for now. But yeah, we won't be able to reliably build these. So that's one issue, unless we were to trade for more. But yeah, it might be useful having 2 different hound models so that you can, build the the ones that require Illyrium when you have it. So we're actually going to get both of these buildings since we do have 2 sources of Illyrium right now. So yeah, we'll get 2 of those built. And we did get another seed ship, but we're just going to leave it here because we don't need it. We've already got this planet on the way to being conquered. So actually, let's just go ahead and have them go on sentry for now. We did get an event here about damaged trade ships. One of our freighters from our homeworld has been damaged by an ion storm, leaving it stranded in deep space near your territory. We would like some assistance. So we can send some assistance to the stranded ship. We'll get a +1 trade license. Or we can seize the opportunity to tax their cargo. Yeah, we'll just do this one here. That also gives us an improved relation with them. And these guys have a trade offer for us. They want the directed energy weapons. So that increases those trade licenses by +3 and provides a free freighter. Also gives us another policy as well, which increases trade route income, but also crime. While we do want that, I'm not willing to give them the directed energy weapons. So yeah, we would need to give them something else, like equivalent to that. So let's close this and see what we have. They're actually doing pretty good on tech. So we can give them the xenobiology, and they find that acceptable. Let me see if I can get this Illyrium off of them. Yeah, they would give us that. All right, excellent. How about some modules too? Just get a few of these from them, because we can always use more modules. So we'll get 8. All right, so that looks pretty solid. Maybe even get some credits from them. So they're looking at 40. So let's go and accept that. Since we're running low on time, I decided to skip a few turns here. We're just going to cut through that. We did get the ability to construct something here in Roma, and we're going to go ahead and do this location just to show the planetary conversion and get that done here in 2 turns. But we did get that 1 upgrade to the science, to the research, and so we're now producing more research here on Roma. And it looks like Sicily is also done here. So we built the housing district here. We clearly need to get another one. It's about to hit the cap again. Growing much faster now. Let's go ahead and get this guy changed up to a worker. Let me see, is this guy good at anything? How about him? He could be a scientist. We don't produce a lot of science on this planet. Yeah, it helps. So we do have to destroy another shipyard. So let's keep on constructing this, but this is, of course, giving us that experience. Let's do the quick battle here. Get them wiped out. And we only have 2 more months, 2 more turns. So we've taken their homeworld, and then we have destroyed the Korath clan. Also got this Starbase refinery tech done. So let's see what we want to get next. Can't get the starport here. That's a military improvement. I think that's what we're going to get, actually. It only takes us 6 turns to get that. Yeah, we have taken over Cora finally. Finished up the siege there. It's actually 1 turn quicker than it said it was going to be. And so now we control this, and we'll have to select a new governor. So we'll see what leaders we have available here. Seems like this guy would probably be the best, Brian War. He's an embezzler, though. So not exactly most trustworthy. But as a diplomat, he increases the value of our goods for deals with their assigned civilization. So he might be better as a diplomat, though his social is not fantastic. We got another greedy smuggler over here. So none of these are great governors. We might want to take Briff here and assign him to be the governor. Yeah. So he's going to be the governor of Cora. And that allows us to access the planet tiles. Let me see exactly what they constructed here, what they have. So you got the techopods, so you can get the techopod hatchery. And that's a resource that you can make use of. We got the planetary generator built here. Capital mainframe right there. There's their capital city. That's interesting. Provides a charge that will increase the resistance of a selected world. So could get that constructed. But yeah, this is the way it currently looks. Probably would want to make a lot of changes to this. They have focused heavily on production, as you can see. So it's mainly what it's producing here. Influence isn't too bad either. And so for right now, just to get something constructing here, And again, we'll probably want to change everything up here, but let's just put a manufacturing district here for now, since it doesn't really matter, because unfortunately this will be the end of the episode. I do want to let one turn pass so we can see what our borders look like there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and continue trading with them to increase our trade route income up to 35. You can also see we have met a lot of new civilizations here. You see we are number 3 out of all the civilizations that we know, just behind the Altarians. The resistance here, this is the Terran resistance, this is some humans. An event here, this is a cultural exchange festival. So we can agree to the festival, increase tourism, but lose control, or decline. We'll agree to it. We know we're friends with them. Just going to pass with these guys. And then the other event here is year 5. So it has been nearly 5 years since we left our star system to explore the galaxy. We are no longer vulnerable to a planet-wide extinction event, and we have brought our life, to new worlds. A celebration is held on each of our worlds. It is time for our people to reflect on the progress we made to get to this point. Stories are told of the dreams of thousands of years of our ancestors being realized by our generation, and we are excited to see what the next year brings. So everyone can enjoy the festivities. This is plus 10 cultural points and a plus 20% approval. And so I think that's a good place to end it off, as we're getting that 5-year event and then getting one more culture here, which I don't know if you might want to start moving to something else at this point. We do want to get to this one though, so we'd have to unlock something here. I suppose we get this one, even though we don't have very many traditional pops, just so you can get the legacy eventually. So yeah, we're just going to end our turn here so we can watch this turn blue and connect to the rest of our space. And we got a free colony ship here. We're just going to have them pass for now. We just want to put that... Oh, that's those guys. Okay. That's right. I forgot we sent them over here. So we'd have them land over here then. We met somebody else as well. It's another good place for us to end here, as we got our first other citizen on our home planet. And they are traditionalists as well. Well, that's good. And not too bad. You could actually make them a scientist. And so we should be getting an approval bonus with all of the dog pops, all the canine pops, so plus 10% because there are other species here. So our dogs like being on planets that have another species. And so yeah, very nice approval bonus for having them here. Now it seems they do not appreciate being around our dogs as much as they appreciate them. Now we are getting a negative 15% from coerced colonization, which is kind of weird because they wanted to come to our planet. Anyway, so yeah, we got them on the planet, boosting the opinion of all our pops. Alright, so let's take a look at the new system here. So it's now connected to the rest of our empire, with the exception, of course, of these little hatches off over here that haven't yet been connected. We might eventually get this under our control. I think we would. Yeah, you can see that already their space station is in our empire. And so eventually we might get control of that. And so we'd have a source of Illyrium. Because yeah, they built it over here next to our borders here. Yeah, this is a good place to end. You can see we have stepped up all of our stats here. We're number 6 in manufacturing. We're number 3 in influence. Number 7 in research capacity. 8 for income. 10 for military might. And still number 1 in approval, though I do question that, because we've seen that our approval was not the highest, unless we're all just tied for the same number. So unfortunately that will have to be it for this sponsored series. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I think it was a good look at the game. I'm glad we were able to play it here on the channel, and I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on what you thought of the game and whether you think we should maybe play it again in a non-sponsored series and kind of start from the beginning, of course, since we wouldn't want to continue this one, since this is a sponsored series, and so I'd want to start a completely new one. But yeah, let me know your guys' opinion of the game so far, and if you did enjoy what you saw here, so I can figure out if this is something we want to add into our rotation. But I've very much been enjoying the game so far. I think I'm going to play a bit more, maybe start a new campaign whenever I get some free time, because yeah, I'm liking it so far. If you also liked what you saw here, remember the game is officially out today, and so you can purchase it. There's a link down in the description below. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. You know, I wouldn't have done the sponsor series otherwise, but it's a pretty fun game. I like it. I like it thus far, and it does some things differently, and it's different in a good way from other games in the genre. So yeah, I'm really liking what they're doing here. But hope you guys enjoyed the series overall. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Remember to check out the Steam page since it is out, and you can see what other people are saying, look at the reviews and stuff, and see how other people feel about the official launch version of the game. But yeah, I do hope to see you guys on another series, another video, and thanks for watching.